This is the DEFCON warning system. Alert status for 7 p.m. Wednesday, September 1st, 2010. Condition green. DEFCON 5. Condition green. DEFCON 5. Condition green. DEFCON 5. There are currently no imminent nuclear threats against the United States at this time. In an astonishing maneuver, the United States has dropped plans to fortify itself against an EMP attack. A high enough nuclear detonation above the U.S. would, according to experts, destroy the electrical and communications grid of the continental U.S., making it difficult for military and impossible for civilian defenses to respond to such an attack, or respond to a second-stage attack, which would likely be direct nuclear assaults on military and civilian targets. Iran's pathway to acquiring nuclear weapons is now unstoppable. The Bushehr nuclear reactor has now been fueled, which makes attacks against the reactor impossible due to the spread of radiation to civilian areas, which Western powers will not risk. Iran also has announced plans to build 10 more uranium enrichment sites, all planned to be inside protected mountains, to prevent attacks against them. Further, the country has also continued progress on its rocket technology, with plans for a 3-stage rocket in the making. On the conventional warfare side, Iran Army Major General Salehi has stated that his country will launch a submarine to protect Iranian ships. It should be noted that Saudi investigators have claimed that Iran is already conducting attack operations in the Gulf region, sabotaging one ship already, in a demonstration that the country can at least disrupt vital shipping in the area. Already Iran has announced plans to militarize the Blade Runner 51, which is the fastest speedboat in the world. Additionally, Iran has acquired sophisticated S-300 surface-to-air missiles, which some believe were sold by Belarus with Russian permission. In response to all these developments, the United States has dispatched the USS Truman carrier to the Gulf of Oman. Israel is reacting to the continuing developments in the area by placing the largest order for military fuel from the United States, with some conjecturing that such an order indicates that Israel is planning some kind of military action. In the Pacific theater, North Korea has announced a desire for stronger military ties to China in a recent state visit to that country, though such visit was likely intended to shore up Chinese support for the eventual succession of the Korean leader's youngest son to power. However, Pentagon analysts of Chinese military buildup conclude that China is building a force with power to strike Asia and the U.S. territory of Guam. Such buildup includes nuclear, sea, anti-satellite and cyber warfare capabilities. It is likely that China is sending a message that any interference in Taiwan would be met by strong force. Such military buildup has sent alarms throughout the Asian region. The United States has realized that the situation in Iraq is still unstable and has cancelled plans to withdraw from the region, despite announcements to the contrary. Instead of withdrawing troops, forces have undergone a name change to disguise the fact that they are still in the region. Nevertheless, the United States did hand enemy forces a propaganda victory by still claiming it was withdrawing, with such propaganda being eagerly used to bolster recruitment. Areas which were under government control have now been lost to the enemy as civilians in the area feel that they have no one to protect them. This has opened up the opportunity for Iran proxy forces to extend their influence and continue to destabilize the region. The DEFCON warning system is a private enterprise which monitors world events and assesses nuclear threats against the United States by national entities. It does not evaluate individual terrorist threats and does not report on them except in cases of hard intelligence. The public should make their own evaluations and not rely on the DEFCON warning system for any strategic planning. At all times, citizens are urged to learn what steps to take in the event of a nuclear attack. If this had been an actual attack, the DEFCON warning system will give radiation readings for areas that are reported to it. Your readings will vary. This system serves the Kettle Falls area of northeast Washington. Official news sources will have radiation readings for your area. For immediate updates, go to www.defconwarningsystem.com. Breaking news and important information can be found on the DEFCON warning system message board. You may also subscribe to the YouTube channel DEFCON warning system. However, YouTube updates may be delayed by several hours due to server load. The next scheduled update is 7 p.m. Pacific Time, October 1st, 2010. Additional updates will be made as the situation warrants, with more frequent updates at higher alert levels. This concludes this broadcast of the DEFCON warning system.